Hi guys, today I am finally going back to Working Mom Wednesday tip. My videos were all over the place with the pregnancy announcement, with a lot of details that, like the personal details that were coming out. So today I am doing a Working Mom Wednesday tip again, and today I am giving you my thoughts about the recent post that Chalene Johnson posted on her Instagram, and that was advice to business building moms. And I'm like, this is such a good thought, and it really gave me different perspectives on how I'm living my life. So if you did not see that post, I hope we can talk about it right now. Hi guys, if we never met before, my name is Yana and I'm a work from home mom. I'm a wedding photographer and I do have 2 boys, and I'm pregnant currently with a 3rd one. So there is a lot going on in my life, and there is a lot of details that have to be planned and done and figured out. And life can get a little crazy, and sometimes it feels like it's never going to end, and it gets so overwhelming, and then I get frustrated with what am I supposed to be doing to make this thing work, because I do want to work and I do want to take care of my babies. That's why I quit my corporate job, and now I'm staying home so that I can spend more time with my kids. But then there are certain moments that get so frustrating of like, how can I get this done? Well, someone who I follow on Instagram shared Chalene Johnson's post, and I'm like, oh, Chalene Johnson, if you have never heard of her, which I'm pretty sure you did, she's a business coach, she's a businesswoman, she's an entrepreneur. I think that's how you say the word entrepreneur. Sorry, English is my second language, so forgive me if something doesn't sound right. So she has a very large Instagram following as well, and she's on the older side. I'm not exactly sure, not 40, I think she's older than 40, 45, 50 maybe, I'm not sure, but she's a little bit older. And just today and yesterday I was looking up a Bible verse of what do moms need to be doing, and the book of Titus in the 2nd chapter gives a few instructions to each different group of people. And older women they're instructed to teach younger women to love the husbands, love the children, take care of the household, be kind and be pure, and like all of those good things. And all of those good, there's like 2 verses or maybe 1 or 3 it's like super short, but like each category of life is mentioned. And it said that older women should instruct younger. And this morning I was like a little sad that I'm like, well, I don't have that many older women in my life, and even though I do attend church, I just don't feel that I have a lot of like strong connections with people. I don't feel like I have a mentor that I can come to and then they can tell me this should be done this way and that way. So my mentors are online mentors, the books that I'm reading, the people that I'm following on social media, on YouTube, the church leaders, whoever I hear, I consider them my mentors. So when I saw the post being shared, I'm like, oh my goodness, she's older, she's qualified to give me advice. And I'm like, this is so not fair, because I'm pretty young. I don't know, I'm turning 35 this year, so even though I'm not like super young, I'm still on the younger side. My children are younger. That's why I feel like I don't have too much experience with life just yet, even though I feel like I am figuring it out. So I'm like, I am trying to give advice to people on how to get things done better, even though I don't have experience myself. And that's why I always tell you that on this channel I share things that work and that do not work, so that you can make the best out of it, make your conclusions, mix and match, and like create your own picture with what is going to work for you. But sorry, very long introduction to everything that came from this post. But if you get a chance, go read the post at some point of time. But basically her ideas, younger self and younger moms who are working or trying to build a business and who also want to take care of the children. She said, do not compare yourself to other people without children or not working moms, because your life is so different. You are facing different tasks and different challenges, and your life cannot be compared. You should not be saying, oh, I would love to have these things, or I would like to watch TV, relax on the couch. In my case, I would love to watch a few shows with my husbands and with my husbands. One, I have one husband. I would love to relax a little bit in the evening, but I don't get to do it. I would love to have a pristinely clean home, and I do not have it. I would love to use glassware plates, regular glass plates, and I currently cannot do it because I do not have time to do more dishes than I already have. I have 2 small children and I'm pregnant. So we eat all kinds of random things throughout the day. Everyone is hungry at different times, everyone needs snack at different times, so we do generate a lot of dirty dishes. The less dishes I can get, the better. You potentially want to go to all the parties, all the birthday parties, all the baby showers, and everything else, that all the invitations that you're getting, you might want to go and attend them, but possibly you cannot do it because you have work appointments, or you have to get some chores done around your house, or to actually go shopping and get your kids clothes. And obviously I cannot come up with all of the examples of challenges in your life because, again, my challenges are probably going to be slightly different than yours, even though some of them are probably very common, like dirty houses and dirty dishes and piles of laundry, and yeah, just time with family and friends, like leisurely time, that I feel like suffers the most. However, there might be some other things that you're facing, and I'm kind of curious, what are the big problems? What are the areas in your life that you feel like suffer in your life? I would love to hear them. Would you leave them in a comment below, because it's always interesting for me, or message me on social media, that works as well. But yes, you need to figure out the areas of your life that are super important to you and take care of those as much as you can. And then figure out the areas of life that are not that important to you and either eliminate them or ignore them or delegate them. One of the other points that she said, that you have to be extra organized, because people who have a little bit more time and a little bit more space in their life, they can be a little bit more disorganized. And if there's a few extra messes happen, it's okay, because they have the margin to take care of those messes. You being a working mom or an entrepreneur, businesswoman, and having children at home, and like, I'm not sure which one is the priority for you, but I assume that your children are your priority, because otherwise you would not be pursuing the business career. Because I feel like most women are going on for business or work from home, or like work so that they can take better care of their children. So that's what she says, that if you have children and career, the business to take care of, you have to be super organized, because there is very little space in your life for an error and for messes. And this is thing that I really need to work on, because currently I don't have that many systems. It's like the vicious cycle of you getting a little too busy, and then you let certain things go and become a little bit more disorganized, and then that creates even more messes, because then all of the responsibilities and all of the obligations that you have to meet kind of pile up even more, and everything kind of just crashes to, well, a disaster of a messes, and that is not very fun. So find time to get organized, to put systems in place, to make sure that you have normal systems and workflows within your work, within your house, within your childcare, so that you can go and live your life in a somewhat reasonable human manner. One of the other points that I really loved is that she said that you need a different plan, because your life is different than everyone else. You cannot use someone else's routines and someone else's schedules. And sometimes we are looking up on YouTube, on Google, what is a good routine for a toddler, for the baby, or for work routine, for work at home mom routine, or anything like, or for working mom routine. You cannot just take someone's system and use it. You potentially can use them as an inspiration, possibly some guiding points, but you need to figure out what works for you, for your goals, for your life, for your family, and then build systems and routines around it. And then the last point that I'm just going to mention, and there's a few more, so check it out if you would like, but the last point that I want to say is that you decided to do both. You wanted to do it. You wanted to take care of the children. You wanted to have children, as well as you wanted to build business and career. And again, in some cases, there is no option. Sometimes families must have both parents working. But in most cases, I feel like if you really would not want to work, you probably could scale your lifestyle back to zero, like minimum whatever, so that your income can be zero. But in most of the cases, women do want to work because it is satisfying. So you made this decision that you want both. And you should not blame anyone else for the decisions that you make. And I'm not sure about men, at least in my life. Men, both my father, my brother, and my husband, they are not the kind that they blame others. They just all like, let's take care of it, let's do it. And I feel like women in general, they tend to blame others for their faults, for their problems. And this is not right. And I'm like, there are certain moments in my life when I'm like, okay, this is my decision. I wanted it. I can make it work. And even though it is hard, because life is hard. There's nothing easy about life and life with children. It's just Shirley Johnson even mentions that, yeah, I probably will get a lot of hate about it, that parents with kids have it harder than people without kids, that childless people have more time to work and get things done and have leisurely time. That is absolutely true. But parents, people with children, have other benefits. That's why people have children, because it's like a fulfillment of something very different and a very different need in your life, which is like a completely different subject. But your life is harder than everyone else's life. People without children, or moms without jobs. Your life is different. So you chose it, and you just need to enjoy it as much as you can and make decisions based on what you need, not what someone else tells you, not what you see on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere else. If you see a pretty picture, like beautifully renovated kitchen, the mom is doing all the renovation and cooking from scratch and everything. No, if this is not your career, if you do not have time to do it, then you should not be doing it. You should do your job and you should take care of your children, and then you need to decide what else comes into the picture, and that whatever you can do, you have to do it. So I hope you guys, it was informational, encouraging, inspirational, and I hope it like clears your mind. I felt like it was not a breath of fresh air, but more of a slap on the face, kind of like I felt a little bit of a fog these few days over my brain, that I like, what do I want to do? What do I need to pursue? How can I compete, like figure things out? And no, you should not be comparing yourself to anyone else. You should look at the situation that you have that is completely unique to anyone else, and then you potentially can get pieces of wisdom and like samples of someone else's life that are going to work for you. But everything else you need to figure out for yourself, and I hope you can do it. Obviously it takes forever to figure it out, and then when you figure it out, your children grow up and their routines and their needs and requests change. But we're all smart, we're all entrepreneurial, and that's why you're working, and that's why you're building a business, because you have that creative part in your life that is going to help you to figure it out. And even though it might not be easy, but it is going to be worth it. All right, you guys, I hope this video was helpful. Leave me a comment below. Again, if you have any comments, or message me on social media, I would love to hear from you. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.